Welcome back, everybody. I am here to show you a little walkthrough of a project that I put together using the Coffee and Friends by Echo Park. This is a design team project for Country Craft Creations, and what I did was I kind of put together a coffee gift package. And so to me, this would be something that would be good for a hairdresser, a neighbor, if you have like a group, like a book club or something, and you exchange gifts. I'm a mentor for a teacher next year, and I thought this would be a cute gift to put on her desk as a welcome. So I didn't use any of the sticker collection, so I just put this here to show you what the collection kind of looks like. I'll walk through each piece that I made, and there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 things if you can count the card that I made. So again, this is Coffee and Friends. And the first thing I did was I purchased a wooden, well, this is a wood frame and it's a chalkboard base, and it was on clearance for $3.99. And so I purchased that, and then I have a piece of chipboard that I wrapped in the paper. It looks kind of like the white wood, like a whitewashed fence kind of. And then I have 2x2 squares on here that are lightweight chipboard. And I inked the edges, and then I just put a piece of the paper on there that's 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and I just used some pop dots and added some dimension to some of the embellishments that I added. So I used the ephemera pack for most of this, and then I went to my stash. Like I had a spoon, how perfect is that? A little purse, some lace, flower. This butterfly matched perfectly, same colors and everything, and I had that in my stash. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, I had a chipboard teacup or cup that I covered with the paper, and then I just took one of the ephemera pieces and waved it on there, and it says, keep calm and drink coffee. There are some of those art glitter fibers behind there. I thought that kind of made it look like steam coming out of the coffee cup. So what I would anticipate doing is having a like a decorative place tripod thingy, and then you would set that on there like so. And if you had a coffee bar, how cute would that be sitting on the coffee bar? Okay, so that's the first thing. That was super easy to make. So this is another super easy one. It's just a shaker little bag. And the reason for this is I thought this would be good for a gift card to a coffee place. Now this didn't come with the collection. I do have a die that's this coffee, but you might check if you have a Cricut or a Silhouette. I'm sure there'd be something that you could find there. Use some seam binding, but this is real stiff on here, so I thought that would make it really good and easy to put a gift card. Okay, the shaker element, Bonnie did a live the other day showing how she did her shakers, and I pretty much did the same thing. Okay. I also have some of these disposable coffee cups. Okay. They come half off at the store. And so what I did was I took one of those and altered one of those, thinking that I could put chocolate in it. So the top, I just cut out a circle. I put in a wood stir. Okay, it looks like it's supposed to be a wood stir, but really all I did was cut chipboard and layer it. And then I took one of the cutouts or the embellishment ephemera pieces and put some of that fiber behind it also. And I just put that in the little hole there. I glued a Prima flower on. I do have the band. What I did was I took one of the cups and I cut it open, and then I just laid it out flat and used that as a template. But here's an ephemera piece. Now these little white, I think you can see them, these little gems, they're flat backs. I added 3 of those. That adds a lot of interest, and I think it's cute. Seam binding for a bow. But yeah, I would open that and put chocolate in that and lay that on her desk. This next one is a chalkboard sign. Again, I was at the store and found it on clearance for, I think, $2. Yeah. You might also check Dollar Tree. They might have something similar. But I just put a bow in the corner. Again, there's that die that I have. But this is one of the cutouts, or the cut-aparts. It was 4x6, and I had to cut it down a little bit. And it says coffee time is the best time. And I have some of those clear flat back crystals on there. I don't know if they call it crystals. It's these. And oopsie, you can get them at the store. Crystal droplets is what they're called. And then these are Prima flowers, and the leaves were in that package. Like I said, I tucked that little coffee mug thing in the back. But that's, I have a banana holder, you know, it's got the hook, and I thought sitting on another, like a coffee bar, putting that, hanging that from one of those banana things, if it's a cute one, like mine's metal, it's more classy. It's not like one of those ugly plastic ones. But so there's that sign. How easy is that? It's metal. And then, like I said, it's a chalkboard in the center. You can see a little bit of the black on the side. And then I backed this with some of the peach paper. Okay. Now the item that I will be doing the tutorial for is this. Okay, so this is a coffee box. It's made out of chipboard. This is one of the cutouts, the 4x6. There's those crystal droplets. I tried to make everything match, so that, again, here's that coffee mug that, or coffee cup that I had. Green seam binding bow. This says coffee because Monday happens every week. This is one of the ephemera pieces. So it does open like a regular album, but I have a pocket here that has a 1/4 inch gusset, so you could put more things in here. I thought about trying to find like a potpourri or a sachet type thing to put in here, and I just put the card in there. And I'm not really a card maker, but I tried to follow the same theme. So I've got the green bow, the crystal droplets, the ephemera, and then on the inside, I had some paper, and I just put it through that. I have that little thing that corrugates paper. So that's the background there. But this, yeah, this has 1/4 inch gusset, so you could put more in there than that, than just a card. So this is actually a box. I use the flag banner pieces from the ephemera, some of the paper, the Prima flower. This is one of the tag ephemera pieces that I put up on foam dots, foam squares. And then, like I said, I have that paper's corrugated because I ran it through that little machine thingy I have. It's a handheld one. And then you take off the lid, and there are 6 K-cups in there. Now, when I do my tutorial, I'll do this one a little bit different because I put the paper in the bottom after I put the dividers in. Not smart. So when I do the tutorial, we will put the bottom paper in before we put in the dividers. Now, these dividers are not going to be 100% even, just so you know. So if that's going to bother you, sorry. But I just thought it was a good way to keep them from rolling around and stuff. So that is my coffee gift pack or gift set. I think there's a lot of people who, you know, like I said, a new neighbor in the neighborhood, a hairdresser, if you have a bunco group or some book club that you exchange gifts, these would be really super cute. And I love these. These are so fast to make, these little cups. And then this, to me, turned out, it was one of the easiest things to do, and I think it turned out as one of the cutest. So, all right, this is the Coffee and Friends collection by Echo Park. At the time of this video, you can find it at Country Craft Creations. Stay tuned because I will be putting up a video on how to make this box. The rest of the things I think are pretty self-explanatory. It's just a matter of finding what you want to embellish, like, you know, the paper bag, the chalkboard sign, that type of thing. So, well, I appreciate you watching, and until next time, we'll see ya.